Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Now the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. At the 20, at the 10, motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ward. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
LSU.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. And the single back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Third down try fails, and they'll punt it. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds. Solid gain on that run.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Hunt. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the ball.
Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And it's good. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the receiver's got it. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down to the 42.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting. Receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. But they're with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. Their crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. Up corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Hunt. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And the QB will try again on second and 10. This time, a completion. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on the second down. Defense is coming after him. Caught by the receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! Breaks loose.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Trying to find some room. It's Wolf. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. There's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down.
But here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in a process, Chris... Message to the defense, you can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and will begin the drive at the 25. Got it. Fighting him off. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Third down coming up after that running play. Can he make it to the marker? Will gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Hunt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
But the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Defense showing blitz here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. They'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. He tests the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
To throw, it's Hunt. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Caught over the middle. It's Cavazos. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
At the 38-yard line. Brings up second down.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Dogs! Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Ward. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on first down. He makes makes the grab. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be... That's right. Or you're going to see an interception like this.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. A touch strategy here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards, not 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's a lot by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He tried the middle, but gained nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that one on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and then keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough. Sticks.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Hunt. Quick throw. Catch made on the outback. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
If you call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Cavazos. They're able to move the sticks. Set out now. First down at the 34.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They'll try to run for the first down. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
But that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Dropping back. It's Hunt. Lets it fly to the wide out. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offense can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Back to throw. It's Hunt. Touchdown, Georgia. They count the drive as 6 points. Methodical but effective, Kirby. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wolf. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wolf. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be fake like that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Give it to the back again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The shotgun running play call. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Back the ball carrier. Gain of 2. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air. It's Hunt. Running back has it on a screen now. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They connect for 6.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? You know, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. It's blocked. Still a live ball here. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. This time it's complete. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. The defense showing blitz here. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, you got to be thinking, hey, we got him right now. And they dial up the blitz, get after him, and come up with a sack.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field, it's Hunt. Moves out of the pocket. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The Bulldogs are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch hauled in here over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. A deep shot to the right. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Now for the 25. They get the second half started with a running play. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Second down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to throw. It's Hunt. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Over the middle, it's Cavazos. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Defense is coming after him. The tight end has got it. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
He shrinks the tackle. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice, big, positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. Brought to the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Picks up the force and is still going. You make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. QB decides to keep it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
But there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
A running play called on 4th down. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
This is what an RPO can do in this kind of situation. Kind of freeze those linebackers, open up those running lanes, and the coverages to give this quarterback the option for a quick handoff or a quick pass. Here he sees the linebackers are back, hands it off, and picks up a critical 4th down.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Hunt. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down across the 20. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the ground. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And now the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
That's the end of the third quarter.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that first touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds, trying to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
LSU getting set with a first and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, LSU. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game. Championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
0 running yard. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Here's the second down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw. It's Hunt. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And the defense brings him down.
Gain of 12. Brings up third down.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's two separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd had these third downs, only to give up first downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
Grinding away on the ground. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. I fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And the tailback's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Back to pass. It's Hunt. The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, obviously they had a plan of attack ready on that third down and delivered the knockout punch to put this game away.
He hands it off from the gun. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game. With under a minute to go, I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
So second down after the incompletion. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the defense was not much of a gain on that completion. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.